So the Coinbase hack got a lot worse, and now the DOJ is involved. And I've got all the tea for you, so do not skip this video, especially if you are a Coinbase customer. Make sure to like, drop me a comment, and subscribe and set all alerts to get more. As always, if you are a Coinbase customer and you are getting emails or text messages or DMs claiming to be from Coinbase, please do not click on any links. Generally, no one from any crypto exchange will reach out to you unless it's a scam. Anyways, about a week ago, right before Coinbase was set to join the S&P 500, allegedly their customer support service center that was not located in the US was infiltrated, hacked, compromised. And they're alleging that this is going to cost them about $400 million in damages, and multiple people have filed suits against them. Well, the information that these hackers were able to get from the customer service representatives were driver's licenses, addresses, names, phone numbers, partial social security numbers. No private keys were compromised or balances, but they were able to get quite a bit of information, enough information to do damage. Not only did the hack happen in December of 2024, but Coinbase found out in January, and they didn't come public about it until May of 2025. Brian Armstrong came out and said that only 1% of their customers were impacted. We now have a number of 69,461 Coinbase customers were impacted. Well, data was impacted. And now Coinbase reached out to the DOJ, US, and international law enforcement agencies to try to mitigate this. Also, it's pretty interesting because both Kraken and Binance were also hit with the same scam or with the potential scam, hack, whatever, and they were able to mitigate it. Coinbase was not. And this kind of goes back to their lack of customer support, or their lack to really improve their customer support. I personally think healthcare, finance, anything with sensitive information, the call centers and customer support should be done in the US, just because it is easier to crack down on people doing bad things. But I digress. Now it looks like a lot of large voices in the crypto space are absolutely slamming Coinbase. Michael Arlington, founder of TechCrunch, warns that the hack could lead to elimination due to exposed personal information. And he came out and said this publicly, despite being a big advocate for Coinbase and investor. And he went ahead and quote tweeted a post from Bloomberg indicating that Coinbase was being investigated by the DOJ. And then Ari Paul, another well-known person in Bitcoin and crypto, came out and said that this was not the first time Coinbase has been breached. He went on to say, in my opinion, the real scandal isn't their laziness and incompetence around protecting users, but their criminal cover-ups around their many breaches. There will be plenty more stories like this one coming out in the future. They are happy to cooperate with DOJ on this one since it wasn't their senior executives explicitly committing the crimes. To me, this is pretty damning stuff. We know the crypto industry is kind of just a mess, and a lot of things can happen at any given time, but it still shouldn't be happening, especially at this stage. And if a company was caught or accused or doing anything illicit, even in the past, they need to be investigated. Like, that's how you protect retail, not by creating restricting laws, not allowing them to earn passive income on stablecoins or yield or whatever, or not allowing them to do what they want to do with their money. And then lastly, Coinbase's attorney, Paul, said that the DOJ is not investigating Coinbase, but the incident. I get his perspective. He's protecting his client, but the whole entire situation should be investigated because their lack of good security essentially caused this. Stay safe out there, be diligent, and please, please, please be careful when clicking any links, especially if you receive something that looks like it could be from Coinbase or another crypto company. Always do your due diligence. Bye.